Horses have been in my life for over 10 years.
I didn't start riding until I was about 8. I rode very inconsistently for about 3 years, and I just loved every minute that I was around and on horses. And then I stopped after a couple of years and only was able to really get back into it again through the K Equestrian Team.
I first found out about the team only because of the club fair. I did see the poster for the equestrian club and I was like, ooh, horse riding. And I asked a little bit about it and thought it would be really fun.
The horses are used to this sometimes.
So involved in the equestrian team, we ride at a barn called Cedar Lodge, which is also a horse camp in the summer. They have about 30 to 40 horses at their barn. We ride, I would say the same in rotation, about 7 of the horses that we see usually. They put us on new horses every once in a while.
Ren always looks angry, so ears back like that is very angry, upset, but she just does this all the time, so I know she's not that
She just
upset.
really doesn't like you.
Yeah, I know, I'm just the worst.
Each individual horse on every day is different from itself the prior days, so that's kind of the nice thing about horses, that it's always like a surprise and you're just having to work with your own abilities and with what's going on with the horse in the moment.
A lot of the times it's how much the rider controls the horse. The horse only does what the rider does, and it's very hard to control it. And I didn't realize this going into horse riding. It requires a lot of multitasking.
The really exciting thing about switching horses during lessons and in competition is that it constantly challenges you to work on yourself and work on your position. And while you don't really have a consistent bondage with one horse, you still form a connection with the horse that you do ride. So when we go to practices at Cedar Lodge, it's an hour-long lesson. We have to get there half an hour early, so you find out which horse you're riding, and you tack them up, which means you brush them, get them all cleaned off, you put on all their tack, which is the saddle, bridle, blankets, whatever they need. So that takes about a half hour, although it's kind of fun bonding time with the horse, kind of get a feel for it. Then you have an hour lesson in which you'll go through exercises, you'll work on your position at different gaits, like the walk, trot, canter.
All right, let's go ahead and everyone pick up your trot and trot on. See if we can get this a little bit better. Mike, you gotta get them on the
Our instructor will give us feedback, we'll learn new things usually, and often they'll just run us through competition type situations. So often our lessons will replicate that environment and get a feel for what it's like to be judged. And after the lesson, we untack the horses, which takes about another half hour to get their tack off, brush them down, let them relax a little bit. It is about a 3-hour time commitment in terms of when we leave K to when we get back to K. It's about a 20-30 minute drive out there. So it's not really, obviously it's not within walking distance. In the equestrian team, right now we have 6 active members and we're looking to grow and have more.
Put it up over like this, one left. It's just easier. Most things you do from the horse are from the left side. Like you tack up from the left side, you put saddles up on the left side.
Everyone's very engaged. Everyone who wants to be part of this team is going to spend a significant amount of time and effort into it because it's something you actually have to focus on. When you're there, you're not messing around. You can't. You would be in danger if you started to be somewhere else in your brain. So it's definitely a group of dedicated people.
Even though we ride horses, we also muck out stables and clean the stables, and it's a lot of hard work. It's not something you'd do if you didn't like horses or just being around them.
Of course.
If I were describing the equestrian team, I'd say it's a healthy escape. because we go off campus, we go to a barn, we're outside, we're completely away from Kalamazoo, you're around animals, it's quiet. There's not that many other college students there. It's pretty fantastic.
Well, I love the people, because we started out like, not really knowing each other at all, and now it's kind of like a big family.
It's a really unique experience, having a relationship with a horse while you're on it, and at competitions on a horse you've never been on before, suddenly having to compete is really astounding.